There's the nade and the smoke.
Just to watch out door. Blown out by the nade so they can try and get quick access. Smoke down inside of it as well means that they could vent dive, but Nico's pushed back and Kerrigan's made contact with Oscar. Outside wrap still a factor if they get toward main entrance, but Chris shut down immediately. Only the one
in the analyst section that he can use the nest position to try and find early picks.
This is such an awkward situation because Rain, by design, threw that smoke short side of red box to push up, and Guardian didn't have an angle to cover the gap, so they actually snuck a player by. And as Rain was just waiting for it to fall into his place, he actually had the timing, unfortunately, nothing to do with his fault, slightly off. He's traded out immediately, so only gets one. And they give up Secret in doing it. This is okay for Mousesports. Still in possession for Chris, has gone back toward T-spawn. He'll wait for Sunny and Oscar to make space.
Problem is now, Matt, we've got one flashbang, no smokes, nothing really on the T side. They've got a bit of map control towards Secret, but they haven't made their way fully towards those. The Oscar at the very front of the pack here, looking for any sort of picks. Luckily, they have got time on their side, but Nico, such a strong position here, looking for anyone going towards the decon room. It will be holding back and letting them get towards window.
Yeah, this is interesting. He's sitting all the way back, which means they're not expecting it, but oh, Oscar. Picks up Chris's tweet, takes down Nico pretty quick. He's gotten toward the vent as well, finds Kerrigan dropping in. The kill on Nico really opens up the map for them because Sunny's got Olaf. It's down to just Guardian. This round goes to Mousesports inevitably at this point in time. Guardian does at least get Oscar back, but they'll know he's quite far away from the lower bomb site, so bomb to be planted. Oof. Chris just barely got down there, I will say.
That was with the bomb. If Guardian finds that kill, that was about to get very difficult for Mousesports. But they should almost certainly win the round now. It's Oscar. As everyone's been saying, he is arguably the best player in Mousesports, and he's getting up there in terms of notoriety in the CSGO scene. He's not just an AWP, he's very proficient in the rifles as well, as you just saw. Gets down towards lower, rails Nico, manages to get in the vent as well, and actually run away with the round single-handedly there. So 3 players surviving from Mousesports. They post their first round on the board here. Guardian will save the AWP. There's plenty of money on the CT Forces though, so don't worry about that. They'll have a full gun round going to the next one. Technically a bonus round with the FAMASs and stuff. We'll have M4s going to the next round. And I'm sure Guardian will survive here. Maybe not, though. Great shot from Rops.
Definitely.
Dropped AWP, but then Nade will take down the squeaky door now. Good nade, though, from the CTs. It's going to be Rops to open things up. That's the AWP going down.
Shot Oscar already to take over the stairs. Sunny's caught off Rain's angle, but I can't get the kill on. Rain actually wins out against Sticko and manages to fall away. Took too much damage in the first exchange.
This is the tactic that they broke down on the deaths. The 2 smokes used outside, pushing towards the garage, smoke on the catwalk, blocking all the vision for the AWPers, and it's up to Sunny to trade frags. They have the man advantage right now. Kerrigan, Nico, and Olaf Meister positioned pretty far back. You see Olaf there beneath the nest right now, towards ramp 1 in the upper bomb site. So what's the play here from Mousesports? It's waiting for a mistake to be made for a CT to hunt for information. Olaf Meister looks towards outside, but doesn't spot anything. He'll actually fall back and help out towards the ramp from here.
Oscar with some vent control to work with, and Olaf rotating down on the opposing side to the vent itself. It's all for naught, because if he rotates down and Oscar holds off and gets the information, they've gone back upper with the bomb, so good play so far from Mousesports on the T side. 2 consecutive bomb plants once they get the guns up and they hold the angles. They're definitely getting map control. Second rotation off of ramp is essentially where I was going with this. They'll easily create space for Rops to try and sneak in. Guardian up close though. Scared. Kerrigan nearly finding his teammate being Chris J. It's Kerrigan inside of the site. Stico's rotated around others. They've gotten some control. Nico, rafters. They'll at least know that he's there, and Chris tries to trade off of it. Better position apparently for Nico as he looks down on the M4.
Well, the lower split has been foiled as Faze can find a few kills there. Nico starting to step up with the M4A4. Mousesports still have 40 seconds remaining. No smokes though, they've got the Molotovs. They have to go for this clean kills here as Rops faces towards the vent. You can see there's not shot out, but he knows there's going to be some sort of lower presence here from the CTs. It has to work out where.
Inching their way in. Quick check behind dark box perhaps. Overlook it instead. I like to go directly to the plant, but that's where Olaf's waiting. Check everywhere except the door where he is, and that's going to take the bomb down. 10 seconds for Rops. Good kill to Olaf. He should allow the bomb plant. He's got to stick it. They're going to try and rush it down 2 versus 1 and get on him as soon as it goes down, so they'll concede the plant. But they'll pick up the 4th round on the Faze side.
They kept Faze very modest there, though. The bomb going down gives Mousesports an extra $800. They managed to get 3 kills in total. That was a very...
They doubled down, and perhaps Oscar pushed all the way through. They could have gone for a heaven take. They're relying on Rops to do this alone. He's gotten to the ladder. If he takes this, they're going to explode through Hut. Kerrigan has to be ready for it. He's looked away. Sonny's made movement. Sonny's made movement, and that gives Rops the answer.
Oh!
He's going in, and he's found Nico as well. That is so well done.
Robs just eviscerates 2 opponents at the top of the ladder, and that's going to be it. Round over. The positional control was just off my step, playing the ramp from the AK-47. Perfect, he'll be joined by Rain at the very start. But Oscar, he misses a sitter there. He rushes out the hut, and back and forth frags come in. I will give the advantage towards Mousesports as Sonny chimes in as well, taking down the orb. That was a guaranteed kill for Oscar, but it might not matter. Hold off my step, rotating in. The bomb is planted. This is so chaotic. You don't see this too often on Nuke, and leaving Sonny in a 2 versus 1. But both CD players are very low HP indeed.
Doable for Sonny. Nades toward Hut preemptively. They don't know that he's there. He's going to try and sneak in. Didn't spot Olaf on the edge of the smokes. Will this time. It's tagged to 41, or excuse me, to 66, but Rain's on 41, so he can actually still do this. He's tapped the bomb. He doesn't quite have the angle for the plant. Window becomes a possibility. Rain reads that. So does Sonny, just in the nick of time. He's just got to play exactly that.
Kits.
10 seconds. Sonny doesn't know that he's still on it. Rain gets off it thinking that he's going to be peeking, goes back in, and Sonny's...
Faze Clan just winning. And Eco, of course, it's going to be Oscar going for the aggressive pick once again. He pushes through the flames. Can he hit the shot this time? Yes, he can! As his teammate steps up with him. It's going to be a clean sweep towards the upper bomb side. Just Guardian, who can't do anything about this, but maybe he can as he looks towards main entrance. Finds Rops, but finding himself in a 3 versus 1 now.
You got to love the confidence to go for that play again as well with an AWP through Hut. He nearly found Guardian right away as well because there was still 3 upper. He didn't realize it. He looked away too soon when the second one was called as down. He's trying to get away at this point, just buy himself some space. Shoulder bait because they're trying as well. Spotted on the mini-map. The sneak a player underneath. The fact that he's isolated this down to stick over the side of the site. Not gonna matter. His best efforts were to try and get to Hut at that point in time. 8-5 and Mount. A few times, I think a couple people have. Yeah. You get it outside early, so it immediately ruins the bounce of the smoke. Nico's going to play dark. That gives them a chance in this as well because immediately after the plant, Chris has to go right or left. Only 2 ways he can go. Gets it wrong. Anticipating. Doesn't get the kill. Not low, however. Strength in the retake. That won't. Sonny getting Rain down immediately. Brings us level, and Kerrigan forced out by a Molotov, buys a lot of space. On top of it, Sonny, he's found Nico and Olaf, who goes back in. Kerrigan knows he has to go. He jumps through the hot flames. And unfortunately, there's not further... Oh, I take it back against what I was just saying. There's not much further to go. He does still get taken down. 9.
Trying to find the opening kills here. It's a very tall order. And we'll manage to inflict a little bit of damage there, but no headshots coming in just yet. Sonny will strike first and take him down.
Kerrigan to back off from the doorway. Smoke out, can't make the jump toward the vent. So with that, he's got to leave his team to fight for themselves. He's going to have to lurk down late. Bomb is planted. Rain, he'll hold the control stairs, but he knows they're all working together. He can hear multiple sets of feet trampling toward the decontamination room. So Kerrigan above. He's worked his way down toward the vent. He goes inside of the toxic doorway. Olaf's got right side to peek with him. He'll go. Nico gets one back. Rain finds another. Olaf went down, but that was fine because he took away the aggro and allowed Nico the position. A jostle over the door. After you, no, I insist, after me. And Nico will take down the final kill.
Anti-go rounds. And we'll see whether he can make anything happen here in the first gun. Actually hits Rain, looking to convert it with the HE grenade. I don't think it lands as Rain decides to fall back, but at least he is controlling that area.
That's about as close, I think, as you could possibly be to a headshot without getting one. Just below his chin, that's a headshot. Down goes Guardian. Rops is there as well. They've got the crossfire set. Bomb is dropped forward of the doorway, which means Olaf has to go aggressive just to get it back. He's on 3 HP, and the repeat comes out just as he'd run out of ammunition. So Chris gets the kill on just a pistol. Down to Rain. He's got outside, he's wrapped around. You normally think this would be a brilliant position, but not in these circumstances, I'm afraid.
That was so good from Chris J. Does the damage outside, reads the play towards ramp, finds 2 kills after already inflicting damage, and now he finds the AWP. What a brilliant play that was. I had my doubts, but I take them all back. Rain, yes, pretty much impossible situation for him. Less than a minute, and Chris J with the AWP finds his 3rd kill of the round.
Executed. Chris now with the AWP picked up and carried over. Launching toward outer, has Oscar to watch up close, but they get to him before he's ready. Not anticipating perhaps that they were going to be so quick on the wrap, and that means that Sicko's got to go aggressive toward Hut. He cannot contain them. Self-preservation as it was attack, fight fire with fire, but went down before the wrap even came in behind him. So Rops and Sonny look to do damage at this point in time.
Yeah, not really much they can do with this one. Very fast approach there from Faze. Good smokes outside. Finding the opening kill. Chris J can do nothing about it. His teammate going down a main entrance with no kills. Also, they had a chance at the lineup, but this is looking like a clean sheet in round number 20 for Faze. Just Sunny remaining now in the vent. No chance of winning. If he had a kit, maybe he could ninja the defuse, but that's not going to be the case here at all. And all of my step, 2 kills in total. Finds the AWP once again. Be handing it off. Sunny probably finds his kill on Rain, I would say. Or maybe not. Great shot. And they will find all 5 kills there. The bomb does explode. By the looks of things, Guardians try and find the first pick towards main entrance. Burns though. And it's up to Sticker to defend with the UMP. Gets 2 kills! 3 in total as Sunny chimes in as well. Ooh. But it's just back and forth now. A flurry of frags on the scoreboard. Just Guardian remains as Sticko gets 3 in total with the SMG.
What a shot from Guardian back toward lobby as they push through. Sticko, you're right. Excellent job, but Guardian still alive in this. AWP has to rotate all the way around and try and get the bomb back. It's upstairs, it's on the ground. And he's going to take the natural rotation to get above that. With the op to control the angle, it's a possibility.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him here. AWP, certainly not the ideal weapon. He has got all the nades though, 44 HP. CZ in hand right now, just trying to find a CT out of position.
Don't know how I feel about the timing of this. Could catch Sticko off. I don't think they're going to expect him to come from this direction. Sticko's at least considering outside, so it does work out for Guardian. And it's down to op versus op. Bomb still not in his possession.
This is a problem for Mousesports. They had to play that together. 2 in the upper bomb side would have been absolutely fine. Stay away from those choke points. You're not going to out-duel Guardian there. And the fact he gets taken down with no sort of trade potential, that is disappointing. But still, lovely work from Guardian. 30 seconds remaining now. Up against Chris J. He's also got the AWP.
Playing this about as clever as he can. Chris has given up the bomb.
He's in the fence with the AWP. That is not ideal. He can get out though once the bomb is planted.
Guardian's not gone for it. Guardian, oh God. My goodness, he's read it. Now Chris knows that he's not on the plant because of that, which gives him some time. He knows he's going to be going back to plant and having pushed him back and tries to take advantage. And it's down to op versus op up close, and Chris, he wins the duel. Mousesports get number 11. Early. Full bounce. Not sure if there's a gap or not, but it may not matter because they're not going to try and use it. Position-wise, it could. Oscar's blinded off and forced back to support Stico. They've gotten through Squeaky. They've traded out Oscar immediately. Stico gets 1 back, but he's got the AK picked up. And Sunny has supported it with an M4. Suddenly it's down to just Nico. And he's outside, well removed again from where the bomb is sitting.
Very fast upper pincer there from Faze, focusing on the lobby in the outside area with the smokes deployed, leaving Nico in a 3 versus 1. It's Sunny. Stico once again. Great work at the upper bomb side. This time got the AK-47, but never discount Nico in these situations, Matt. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile every single time. Mousesports have shown weaknesses in these sort of rounds, and if Nico just gets 1 kill, they're going to start wondering whether he's got it in him to actually go the full distance here. Less than a minute remaining, but he has got the Molotov and 2 flashbangs. If he uses that Molotov towards the vent, he might be onto something.
Money desperately low on both sides.
He's going to do it.
All important for Nico. Spots him and now definitely will do it. Not a gamble anymore, it's a guarantee. Sunny extinguishes it immediately. 40 chess. He can now hold the position and Nico can do nothing about it, at least yet, as he continues to work in. It's going to be a triangulated position. He's going to check rafters above. He plays that position, but he gets caught up looking for it. I would have thought he at least peeked side. Some utility expended either way. Smokes down. Chris versus Nico. Tantalizing prospect, and Chris times it perfectly. Knows that Nico's going to be tunneled out behind red. He's going to rotate as well. He's going to try and be dynamic. Rops finds 2 exactly when the aggro was stolen. That was by design. Sunny trades back all off. It's perfect until such time they get caught out being too aggressive against Kerrigan.
Kerrigan is famous for winning these sort of clutches, Matt. When he needs to step up and he's having a quiet game, all of a sudden he wins these sort of rounds. 30 seconds remaining, trying to bait out the players around him. Unfortunately, they don't take the bait straight away. This is almost guaranteed lost. I probably won't build this up too much, but he does take down Sunny. We might be back onto something.
Great read. Knew that he heard him coming up the ladder and stopped. He knew he was stopping because the timing was at the front of the site. He's tapped out now 3 times. Get the headshot onto Oscar, give him a chance, but it's Mousesports now within 2 of map side immediately. Smoke's already down. Sunny's forced back inside big. Surprised Chris doesn't actually spot the fact that the smoke was gone. He was tunnel visioned in, he was scoped in. So Guardian taking him down is going to create more space for the speed. Play so far. Kerrigan's tagged up. He wants some calling for support for Nico to rotate back. Good rotation, Oscar. 1 HP though.
Yeah, how has he survived that one? Takes a season to Faze, and he gets him! He burns alive! Carrigan finds the 4th frag, and it will be Sticko, and Rob's now up against him.
How amazing is that? 1 HP first tick. Hits Shreds instantly. Sticko's gone as well. Faze. They might win another eco in this game. That'll be the 3rd.
Absolutely. How do they keep doing this? As we said, though, all it takes is that first kill, then the snowball effect turns into an avalanche, as Rob's now left in a 4 versus 1. The Molotov just touches Oscar there. That was so unlucky for him. Tried to fall back, but he took 1 tick of damage. And that's all it took. Robs will not be winning this round.
Just to watch the ladder. As he wants to hang on to the guns. We go back to within 1 round between the 2 of them. Flash to see if they can catch him scurrying away. There's no real need for them to pursue this M4. They can definitely afford to send Nico. Nico doesn't have a gun, so that's fine. The rest might as well hold on to theirs because it's been tight the whole way through. He wants the AK. Oh, moved it, but he still gets there. Olaf's behind him. Nico's immediately to the door, open and looking toward the entrance. Oh, he legs Oscar. A good choice to jump across. That will have dividends later on in the round because he's on an AK, not an AWP. So 15 HP makes it very difficult to take the duels. Certainly makes utility a factor as well when they try and flood toward the upper site, if they flood toward the upper site. So far, they've backed off, bomb down intentionally. And they'll continue to try and play into an advantage.
Nice work there from Nico. Trying to keep things dynamic. Realized he had the good spawn. Went for the squeaky door pick there. Actually nails the shot, but Oscar gets legged. Gives the ult back to Guardian. That makes sense. And there's a lot of players on the Faze side that are capable of the AWP. So you'll see a lot of that as this best of 3 develops. Have taken damage himself. See Olaf Mice taking 52 points of damage at the very start from an HE grenade. Door has been blown out. CT's holding up. Chris J, as we said, AWPing on the CT side here. Nice towards those secret steps, trying to shut down any sort of execution. He's got a lot of information there. He's called that no one's actually committing to these smokes. They won't be coming in late. They've already deployed them. So towards that they go, but the CT should be well aware.
Oscar flashed off with Molotovs down for Sticko. He's completely blind. Somehow, he and Sunny still managed, I guess through the flames, of course, to take down Olaf. He's brought himself space.
Oh,
he's brought Oscar even more because Oscar goes back out, bomb goes down. Nico's trying to sneak in. Nothing he can do. Match point for Mousesports. One of the 2 Molotovs. Kerrigan, you'd expect, would be the one to do it, but he with the CZ wants to go in early to get information. He's done better than that. Smoke down. And they may not commit to this. The 1 single kill will cause exactly what we talked about. Movement for the CTs, and they'll exploit the rest of the map as a result. They may flash off Rops toward Speedway, but look how quick Rain is on the case. Good recovery from Rops, because he had no idea that to his left, they'd snuck that far forward, and they recover the round. This could be it. Olaf and Guardian to try and salvage anything that's left in this game. Crowd loves the underdog, Sunny.
What? He jumped off and cratered.
Of all times to do this.
No.
Not what you want to do with Guardian and Olaf left, and Guardian's going to take down Chris to 19. Olaf slips in. Oscar's found. This could turn. Sunny committing suicide might be enough for them, and Olaf knows the upstairs is open because of that as well, and he will get the bomb plant down. They'll rotate as fast as they can, but he might have one up them because Chris on low HP allows Olaf to take him from window and control inside of Squeaky, and Rops realizes the situation. The gravity, quite literally, that changed this round.
How has this happened? I've never seen anything like it. A lock-in. It seemed like it was done. I was ready to wrap this map up, but out of nowhere, Sunny just disappears off the server. 2 versus 1 now for Robs. He's got nothing left in this round. He has no kit, no nades, no information, and that's it. Faze keep the dream alive here somehow against the odds in a 4-on-2 situation. It felt like it was all done.
Unbelievable.
He has to watch on and let this round slip by the wayside. What happened there to Sunny? It must have been transitioning.
Rops continues to play variations of angles. This is about the 4th one or 5th one he's played on a set piece. Smart from Rain. Ducks under it, but he hits Guardian perfectly. Can back off. Rotation towards Speedway is not there this time, however. And he's stuck in the open.
Back, but he makes it work, man. How's he done that?
I'm very surprised that he didn't go all the way back. You're right, because he doesn't have, as we said, Sunny in position immediately to get trade kills. So still manages to get 1. Oscar will get his way toward control room. Bomb is being held, and Rain misses a shot he absolutely had to nail. Kerrigan at least gets time because of it to get away, but it's he and Nico to hold this off. Oscar's low. All he needs to do at this point is to find out where Kerrigan is. He spotted his foot. He'll go back for an easy kill.
Here we go then, it's Nico coming in, the backline takes down Chris J. All of a sudden, it's flipped around once again. 2 versus 1, the world's best player up against it to stay in the game. They'll go for the fake defuse, but Nico not taking the bait. Can he finish things off? Yes, he can! We're going to overtime!
Obviously, Chris has been on the op primarily. Fast smokes this time. Aggressive. They're going to spot Sunny. He's trapped in the corner. There's nowhere to go. No way out of the corner except for a flash. And what a flash it is! He goes back out. Nico has to trade it, but 2 for 1. In a situation where he was a caged rat. It's not bad for a small mouse.
Well, 4 versus 3 now. Lovely work from Sunny. Seems to have recovered from the earlier blunder. A lot of work here to do still as Chris J moves towards a ramp from. You feel like he's got this kill locked in, but the timing is just absurd. How has he fallen back the second Olofmeister helps himself towards the ramp? Nico patiently waits as Sticko finds yet another kill. Another 4-on-2 situation, but this has never stopped Faze before.
So Nico's going to work it very slowly. The same 2. Trying to clutch out many rounds. Kerrigan and Nico to win out the last one to get us here, but trying to clutch out many rounds. And did clutch out against the round where Sunny unfortunately fell to his death. This time I don't think they'll get quite the helping hand from above. Nico does still have some position to work with. Just going to try and converge with him if he can get down ramp cleanly.
It's getting very tense now. Nico knows he just finds that 1 kill. An opening is all he needs. Olofmeister makes noise towards the ramp. Nico ready in decon. Doesn't spot the opponent just yet. I don't feel like they can do this. This kill could decide it. Rox finds Olofmeister. 10 seconds remaining. Nico's good. But surely he can't deliver here. He starts to find the kills. It's 7 seconds remaining. Surely not going to happen. And thankfully for Mousesports,
you would not check with an AWP, or would you? He considers it, but that's even better from Olaf. Rops was there to go for the immediate trade, and that play falls through. That was the fail-safe, and Olaf cuts it apart. It's now Faze's round to lose at this point in time.
Yeah, really strong stuff from Olofmeister there. He holds off the push. CTs go down. That's Chris J and Robs. The AWP power of Mousesports completely diminished as Oscar trying to recover the situation. It's the last round. He has to go for the Molotov. Will do some damage, but he's going to stand in the flames. Eventually goes down as Olofmeister finds his 3rd kill. It's Sticko and Sunny in an impossible situation. Can they replicate some of the form Faze kind of showing in these 4-on-2 situations?
Good read from Sunny. Solid game from him. Obviously, a lot of people remember that one incident, but he's definitely made space. Sticko's going to work with him. Vents open, they double Molotov'd it off, and that forced Sticko to have to sit and wait, but it's benefited them in a lot of ways. But Guardian on top of the ledge in control. Hits the first shot, knows that Sunny was inside of the vent, even though he goes back, tries to fake it out. Faze find the kill.
In the first half, and then this one, they focused towards the ramp, and indeed, like Sunny trying to get that first pick. There's a lot of damage towards Ray, finishes it off. Great work, 5-on-4.
Good choice to pursue. Doesn't take much damage either. He's going to rotate back. Rops next to work toward. Ooh, ramp, but Sunny's found by Guardian.
Good incendiary. He's going to segregate them. His teammate will come through and burn alive as Oscar will be finished off. There is Olofmeister looking very, very good indeed. Chris J in a 3 versus 1. He'll get 1 kill, but that's all he'll get. Map point for Faze. As the pendulum keeps swinging, Mousesports in the first pick. No damage inflicted as of yet. Guardian looking for any gaps. There is a gap in that smoke, but doesn't even need that. Nico ready and waiting beneath the catwalk. Looking for the double frag. Very difficult angle to shoot upwards, but it's no problem for Nico. 2 kills with the AK-47s. 4-on-3s. He's taken down by Sunny there.
I'm surprised not to have seen more aggression through the smoke to try and get Nico down when he was sitting there taking that battle. Bomb is stuck on the catwalk above right now, by the way. They've got to commit a player to go around that direction to get to it. Either boost up on top of the hut or rotate back towards silo. Good find. Kerrigan and Rain. It is just Sunny remaining.
Surely he can't clutch this one out. It'd be one for the ages if he did. 3 versus 1. Sunny's been playing so well so far. Guardian watching his position towards the main entrance area. Does Sunny play? Does he use the flashbang? He walks in and that's it! Faze against all the odds. 15-13 down. Multiple clutches, losing both pistols. They managed to pull back. And it will be 1-0 here. Mousesports have got to be absolutely gutted with that one, Matt. It was in their grasp. It was their game.
This is the hard part for them, is recovering, resetting, and heading on to cash. Brilliant from Faze to come back. A shaky start. A very, very good T-sided start, to be fair. from Mousesports, but couldn't replicate that in the overtime. So Faze take it back, and with that, to their map choice, we will take a break, join the desk, and be back for what is turning out to be an absolutely